Hello and welcome back to Suikoden 2, where we are going to be playing and doing the Tuta only run. Now forgive me, I am still sick. Still sick? I haven't uploaded a video for like a year, so I've been sick this week, so I'm still getting over the cold. But I wanted to get this started and yeah, bring you some content. Now, we're just going to play on normal because we may as well. We don't have any save data, so we can't upload. Download. So yeah, this is going to be a tutor only run. The rules will be in the description, so please check them out, so you know what the stipulations are and what we can and cannot do. I do have a couple of mods installed. They are purely, well, one's purely aesthetic, which you can tell by Riou there. He's very smooth and unpixelated. Why we couldn't have had that in the remaster, I don't know, but yeah. And the other mod is the wall glitch, because I like to get the violence rune relatively early as I can. Now when we did the tutor run before, we had to utilize the kindness glitch. Now we don't have that this time, so we're gonna have to kind of redo our approach, so it's going to be interesting. I really haven't prepared, but we are going to be utilizing the stones as much as we can and trying to use other runes when we can for different situations. So the rules are in the description, so please read them carefully if you know, before commenting, or if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, we're going to call him Riou because why not? Yeah, am I going to know that that's... We'll call him Riou T, just so I know this is the tutor run. Riou TR, Riou tutor run. Yes, I'm sure. So yeah, this first episode is going to be a relatively long one. Now we are going to have the DLC stuff, which is going to be the equivalent of not being able to have the fortune rune. So we are going to try and make use of, not the fortune rune, the kindness glitch. So we are going to try and make use of both of those right off the bat. Yeah, so this episode is going to be a relatively long one, just to kick off the series. I'm sure it will do well. Suikoden is always a well received game, and yeah, and there'll be links in the description for my other playthroughs of this game if you so wish to check them out. I would be eternally grateful. I'm not going to read the dialogue. Not much, anyway. We are going to go outside because it gives me a chance to offload some items and change settings. Oh, they're already saved. Okay. In which case then we can remove that, remove that, remove that. Now, since we don't have Tuta in the beginning, you are only allowed to use Riou. So, when we are fighting the Mist Monster, we will only be able to use Riou. When we are fighting any other fights, we can only use Riou. When we do have Tuta, Riou can still be used, but only you can only heal Tuta and use status effects on Tuta. You'll see what I mean. I'll explain more, you know, when we get to a situation. It is great playing this again as well. It looks amazing. It really does. I think they've done this justice. We'll head up here. Now we are going to try... I guess we could try and fight some of these soldiers. Probably should have attached some medicine. So we can't use Joey, so we're just going to have to let Joey take the hit and potentially just die. Who are you? Yeah, so we can... do I have any medicines? I do, so I probably could do a couple of these fights. Yeah, so Joey and everyone else just have to defend, so it's just Riou. If they counter-attack, that's fine, because you can't really do anything about that. Yeah, like that. So that's fine, because, you know, I can't really do anything about that. And we get our XP, which is nice. And we get some medicine, which is even better. We'll definitely use that. That's kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest. Now we are allowed to level up Riou if you want to. I mean, I don't really need to. We're gonna have plenty of time to level him up anyway shortly. Although, no, yeah, we'll do one more. We'll get a couple of levels. Now there is going to be scenes where I'm not going to edit anything out. I may speed it up, so it may be a time lapse, but I will not, or I will try my best not to cut too much out. Okay, that's nice. The less damage we take, the better, to be honest. I don't care if Joey gets hit, because, you know, if he goes down, that's easier for us. Alright. Okay, maybe we could do one more level. Didn't get any items, but we got some money. Now there's only a couple of bosses which I think are going to be really difficult. Luca will be a walk in the park. He's not one of them. The Bone Dragon will be extremely difficult. And obviously the final boss is going to be extremely difficult. But I think everybody else... like Seed and Colgan aren't too bad. If you can take one of them down early as you can, then it's really not too bad. I keep looking over at my at chat thinking I'm live, but I'm not. Okay, we'll do one more, we'll get to level 4. So you can pretty much do this, you know, infinitely if you want to, if you so choose to. I suppose eventually you probably will. You probably won't run out of health. Not for a long time. And there is actually a secret cutscene, not really a secret cutscene, but the cutscene that's going to follow next. If you do 108, if you do this 108 times, you get to see the next cutscene in color, which is really nice. I'm surprised it's not a trophy, which is very disappointing. Now, in terms of recruiting everyone, you can recruit whoever you like. It's advisable to do so, to be honest, in this run, because it gives you the best chance for items and armor and things that certain characters have. A leather hat's nice. Okay, I think we'll jump. But we will not be going for the good ending, because we can't. Because we can't use the Nanami. Or if you want me to try and get the good ending, and we just level Nanami up, you know, just for that sake, then I'll do it. You have to let me know. Let me know in the comments. Alright, so now we just enjoy the cutscene. So this cutscene would be in colour. But it's a great cutscene, nevertheless. Alright, it really is one of the greatest pieces of music. Ah, and here is Victor. Well, we don't know he's Victor yet, but we kind of do. Where's my controller? There we go. Well, we survived that jump. Riou Tia. Yeah, we were ambushed by the Joustin army. It is kind of weird how they sort of hid their names, but there are only 2 characters in the game that have their name hidden. It's strange. I get it. I guess you might not recognize them from the, you might not remember them from the first game. So, but I doubt it. Alright, so I mean, this first part of the game is pretty much a tutorial. It's going to teach us how to do certain mechanics. Alright, like pushing these boulders. Crates. Which we do, apart from this time, we do it like 2 other times. I don't think there's any part of the game where, well, I guess the gate in the old, the OG, pushing the gate. Who knows? Of course. Alright, so we've got an errand to run. Pretty simple. We just need to go see the blacksmith. Give 3 flints, because you keep 1. That's a trick with the boots. If you ask for 1 pair. Now, it didn't work because I took the boots off of Joey. So I already had... Wait. Yeah. So I already have 2 pairs of boots here. And I'm wearing a pair. Had I not taken the boots, you could have taken 1 pair and then asked for 3 pairs, giving you an extra pair. We don't really need to worry about it though, but I figured I would explain. And I'll explain a few little secrets throughout the game. Hidden items, that kind of thing. Because most of them we are going to be using, if not all of them. Alright. And we are introduced to Gingen and Tuta. There is our star. Now, Tuta does come equipped, with a rune called the medicine, which automatically gives medicine to injured allies, which is really handy. So we're gonna utilize that. Only if he has medicine in his inventory though. But he does it even after the turn. So he'll do it like as an extra turn, I think. So yeah, it's really good. So now that Tuta's in the party, Riou cannot attack, but he can heal. So I'm gonna give you the boots. Can I equip the tunic? No. I don't think I can equip you with anything. I can give you some boots. So we'll give you some boots just to give you a little bit of extra. You have a leather hat? You have one already. That's fine. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to head into town, into Riou. And I'm going to quickly make a save. Yeah. And oh, I have a lot of saves here already. Number 7. Okay. Now we're gonna try and level up Tuta if we can. Now I don't know if we can access Muse yet. Now, I don't want to fight these enemies. Because we need a certain enemy. I wonder actually if we... give you a cape. Oh wait, what? Oh, I thought you had rare finds. I thought it just like ticked over. That would have been good. Yeah, I don't think we can just yet. No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I think it's when you and Joey escape. We'll definitely utilize that. That's fine. Yeah, so the enemy we want is not... Well, I mean, I guess we could try and... One, okay. Do you know what? We should be alright. Oh, no, to be fair, I thought they were going to do far more damage. So let's just heal up Tuta. Oh wow. Nice. Not much XP though. That's quite a shame. Because I think... yeah, I think... well, of course. Wow, they're really picking on Tuta, aren't they? Yeah, they really are. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, not a lot of XP at all. There's a certain enemy I want to fight, but I don't know if we're going to get them, which is a shame. Oh, no, never mind, here they are. The furfurs. Okay, they go down pretty easy. Hopefully they drop what we want. They didn't. We could go to I don't care about Holly Boys. Oh, I don't think we can actually. No. No, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's probably a waste, but it's fine. Hello? Oh. My controller keeps disconnecting. Okay, so I mean, I guess we're not gonna have Tuta for a while. Let's at least try and get one. Alright, we'll try and get one. So we'll time lapse this and we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And we're level 4. It's gonna take a while, but we'll take level 4 for now. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, you want to head in. I guess we could check the armor store. Yeah. We'll give you these. And we'll take the medicine. At least later on when we do get Tuta back, which it won't be for a while. Alright, so we go in here, we get the flower. Tuta's like, let's look around. Yeah, really nothing useful. You can sharpen your weapon, which is now upgrade. So we'll upgrade Ryu's weapon, because we can do that. And then there's nothing to attach. Alright, and I don't think... Yeah, we can't go in there either. So, yeah, not really a lot to do. Very limited. Just head back to the fort. And talk to Paul. And Gengen will leave. Tuta will leave. And we get fed. And we continue the tutorial. And we have to clean up the oil spill. Easy. How he managed to do that on dirt, I don't know. Because that would just not work that way. Alright, so just make your way around the fort, you'll find them. It's pretty much a path. Just go up here, up these steps, into here. Nice. And then one more down here. And then back down the steps. And you're pretty much done. Well, it's great, yes. Alright, and we get fed again. And Joey is here to save the day. Thank God. Alright. And we can try and escape, but we're going to fail. Well, we tried to break through. It never works. Try every time. Alright, and then Joey will tell the actual story, what's happened. And, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, we are still planning on trying to escape. And we get fed pretty much absolute garbage. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She is grumbling and snoring and licking the floor. Off you go. Of course we're going to escape. And we're going to use all the things that we picked up. Spoon, the Joey got, the oily rag, and flint, which we got earlier on. And would you Adam and Eve it? The rope that we picked up earlier on too. And away we go. Alright, and then you want to head up to Riou. We're going to do this fight first. And we can use Riou again, which is nice. Maybe they'll drop the item I want. I do kind of need them, to be honest. Nope. I'm gonna keep trying, so we'll come back. Before we get the other group in. Nope. Oh my god. Jesus. One more try. Alright, we're back. I decided to give up. And we'll get the pie together first. So come and join the circus. Alright. So the trick here is to not move. Or stay still. And the fruit will get smaller and smaller. I wish there was like a small bonus you could get from doing this. Tiny little tomato. Nice. Alright, yeah, give me some tips. And this is Riou, Eiley, and Bolgan. They're actually pretty decent characters. Well, Bolgan's like a tank. Ellie or Eiley is kind of a mage, long range mage, and Riou's kind of the same, a mage. Yeah, they can join us. Alright, and they join us. Just do that. Now, I need to remove that. I definitely want these. And yeah, we can. There's a couple of runes we want to get up here. One of them is the double beat, and the other one, oops, is the technique, which is after. So we're going to try and get double beat. So probably more time lapses here. I think we'll get lucky. And we're going to try and get past these guards who are giving us a bit of trouble. And Riou's going to do some, well, we'll leave it up to your imagination. A few moments later. Joey's like, what? I don't know. Adult conversation. Alright, so we're going to utilize a little pool of water up here. I'm going to go over here first. I might as well try and fight them. well, I mean, I have no problem fighting them, just whether we get what we want on them. Right. Did we get lucky? No. No, we didn't. I'm just gonna head. Oh. Oh. The next one. Not the bees. The firewall. Okay. This heals your heal HP and MP. Right, so we're gonna try and get double beat, so I'll see you in a few. You know. Good girl. One more try. One more try. Okay, I'm giving up. We're gonna try it without Double B. But we've leveled up. And we're pretty much... I think we're ready to take on the Mist Monster. But we'll do that in the next episode. I think we'll just grab the final couple of chests in here. Oh wait, it's not this way. It's the other way. Okay. I will prep Riou when we come back. But I think for now we'll head up to the save point. And if we encounter any rabbits, we'll try. Which we didn't, so we're gonna save. Yeah, we'll save over that one, that's fine. And yeah, I will return for the next episode where we'll take on the Mist Monster. So until then, thank you for watching, hit like and share, and yeah, help me promote this series. So until then guys, thank you so much, see you soon.